a check mark next to each graph that has an x-intercept of 3. This is the x-axis. So I want the line to intersect at 3 because I want the x-intercept to be 3. Okay, so this one was wrong. It didn't have any x-intercept at all. The x-intercept is over here somewhere. This one has an x-intercept of 3. Check. The next one does not have any x-intercepts, so that one's wrong. This one comes down, hits at 3, and then goes back up again. It has an x-intercept of 3. The next one comes down, hits the x-axis here. It has an x-intercept of 3. This one goes up and comes back down and intersects the x-axis at 3. So those 4 graphs had an x-intercept that was 3. Next graphs. Draw the graph of x squared minus 2. Use Desmos.com. I'm actually not going to use Desmos. Let's use the graphing calculator just to make sure, because you can't use Desmos when it comes to the final. So what was the graph again? X squared minus 2. So I push y equals, and then I'm going to push x squared minus 2 and graph it. All right, so it's the shape of a U, but it's been moved down 2 to negative 2. So this graph was a U shape that got moved down to negative 2. So the graph looks like this. All right, so that's not perfect, but it does give me my y-intercept here. Okay, and now you need to draw the graph of negative x plus 2 quantity squared. I will do one of these. Why don't I do the subtraction one? This one is a KFC, this one is not a KFC, and the reason I can tell is because of the minus that's in the middle. So before I do anything, I need to keep flip change. Keep these, they don't have anything to do with it. Flip this, and then change all of these. Okay, so I now have a negative 4x squared, a negative 3, and a positive 11x to the third. Now I'm going to start looking at the like terms. The first term is x to the 7th, so there's no other x to the 7th, so I can bring it straight down. Scribble it out when I'm done. The next terms after that are the cubes. There's one here and one here. Notice that I'm also keeping the sign in front, so that's positive 2 and positive 11. Positive 2 and positive 11 make 13. And I do not change the exponents. I'm just counting the cubes. If there's 2 cubes and 11 cubes, that makes 13 cubes. So now I'm done with the cubes. The next term after that are the squares. There's a 3x squared and there's a minus 4x squared. Now 3 minus 4 makes negative 1. And now I'm done with those. And my last 2 terms are the positive 12 and the negative 3. 12 minus 3, 12 minus 3 makes 9. Positive 9. It's positive like the 12. Now, one last step. I don't think it'll count it wrong if you put this invisible 1 in, but let's go ahead and erase it at the end. So at the end, go ahead and get rid of any invisible 1s. So the final answer is 12x to the 7th plus 13x to the 3rd minus x to the 2nd plus 9. Okay, next page. Oh, that was the second page. So this is the second to last recording.